You'll never guess this thrilling tale. Mi-jeon awoke in the field, her wound clearly treated as an artistic creation. Her father was the artist, but poison had eliminated him. Relieved his daughter was safe, he chose to leave forever. From then on, Mi-jeon became a lonely human specimen. After burying her father, there was no place for her in the village, so she could only make a dramatic exit. The mystery of the second episode is finally unraveling. The witch formula for mischief has been found. Those brave souls who dare to like her, once they meet the following 4 humorous conditions. Subtitle: They are doomed to die. Rule 1: Stay within 10 of her. Dong-jang found this out during inspection. Nearly all the boys involved came from Mi-jeon's class too, except Lin Woo from the dance crew, who towered over Mi-jeon. His classroom was just above Mi-jeon's. When Dong-jang found the boys' class, he was shocked that Lin Woo's seat was right above hers. This means 10 meters includes both horizontal and vertical distance. Condition 2: Face her directly. Dong-jang discovered the pattern thanks to Mi-jeon's only close friend, Zuenshi. Mi-jeon, despite dropping out of high school, entered college through self-study. As a scene near welcoming new students, Zuenshi witnessed a guy trying to borrow a pen to hit on Mi-jeon. Luckily, Mi-jeon ignored him, so even when the guy was within 10 meters, no incident occurred post-orientation. Ironically, this only intensified his fantasies. Right after the class, he tried chatting again. This time, Mi-jeon responded more than once. Then she soared to the sky. She sprained her ankle and stayed in hospital over half a month. Thus, the third rule: confess your love. This point is a no-brainer for those who watched the last episode. All the guys bold enough to confess their love to her either end up dead or injured. There was even a clueless professor who wrote "I like you" on paper while Mi-jeon was in college. Though in the end, thanks to her graceful escape, he never got to finish his confession. However, Mi-jeon quickly dialed the ambulance, hoping they could arrive before the accident happened to save the professor. Unfortunately, that sounded just like a prank. The call ended with the warning. Mi-jeon, trying to leave fast, was stopped by her mentor. The professor remained mischievous, and he had already moved to the window, pulling himself closer to Mi-jeon. This is where you can't help but admire the director's talent. With just this scene, they made Mi-jeon and her mentor's personalities instantly vibrant. What's the matter? Lol, don't look. It's all because of me. Not because of you, just a mistake. It's okay, Mi-jeon, it's just a... News of Mi-jeon being a witch spread like wildfire again, forcing her to drop out once more. Fortunately, her mentor was always by her side. With her mentor's aid, Mi-jeon rented a rooftop apartment and took translation jobs, gaining survival skills. To avoid being a prisoner, she sneaks to the cinema at night, almost having it to herself, but meets the late-night ticket checker. He's the subway confessor, and she's the only one alive meeting all 3 conditions. Yes, earlier reports were wrong. The man was eventually rescued, and the reason she escaped the witch curse? It's all because of that crucial 4th rule: you must know the other person's real name. Like the drunk man here, within 10 of the witch, he's talked to her several times. Even the 3rd condition of confessing to her was met, yet she didn't die like predecessors, instead staying in hospital for half a month. This is all because she wears a nickname badge as a ticket collector, so Mi-jeon never learned his real name. Dong-jang was thrilled. They never spoke at school, he thought. Mi-jeon doesn't know me. That day, she moved to an apartment opposite Mi-jeon's, then secretly measured the distance at night with a tape measure for safety. Surprisingly, it's over 7 meters. As long as Mi-jeon's inside, they'll never exceed 10 meters. However, just as she was about to retract the tape measure, she found the snap lock had failed. At that moment, Mi-jeon walked out. With no time to think, she quickly rewound the tape measure just in time before Mi-jeon stepped onto the balcony. Luckily, Mi-jeon walked away, heading in the opposite. Mi-jeon's ethereal silhouette instantly made Dong-jang fall into a daydream, even though she had already changed direction. Little did she know how long it had been until the sound of a snap lock startled her back to reality. No doubt, this was going to be the result of her breaching the 1st rule. But this also clued Dong-jang in there's a time limit to the 10-meter rule since the accident didn't occur just because they were 10 meters apart. To confirm the timeline, she boldly decided to test this law herself and applied as a delivery at Xiaoming supermarket. Based on her observations, the supermarket delivered daily necessities to Mi-jeon every Tuesday. The delivery person's helmet concealed their identity and effectively prevented injuries. However, when she reached the iron gate leading to the loft, she had to hit the timer instantly because the stairs leading up were definitely not 10 meters. So, waiting time counts. As Mi-jeon opened the iron gate, she got closest to him for the first time and spoke their first words. "Wait for me." What? Clearly, Dong-jang was beginning to lose control and even offered to help her out. While Mi-jeon stood stunned, he insisted on checking the order details, stretching the time to just over 5 minutes before giving her the delivery slip to sign. As she rushed back downstairs, the time was just 8 minutes and 22 seconds, and over the next few days, she didn't encounter any accidents. This momentum made Dongjang bolder, and she soon tested timing at the Iron Gate late at night, whether for 9:38 or 9:50. She had no accidents until 10:13. As she returned to the 4th floor, the overhead light suddenly buzzed. The crackling sound made her hair stand on end. After all, she was aware that the unfortunate souls before her all had electrifying mishaps. Without a moment to think, she dashed down extremely fast. Fortunately, she wore her helmet and only sprained her right ankle. She concluded she mustn't stay within 10 meters of her for over 10 minutes. So, the next time she made a delivery, in order to maximize her time with Mi-jeon, she purposely had Mi-jeon check the goods.